Hello everyone, a very good morning to you all. I hope you all are doing great and today I'll be discussing IEO sample papers with you for grade 4th. So let us start. For questions 1 to 13, choose the correct option to complete each sentence. Question 1. After the last 6 months, we dash need a break based on how tired everyone seems to be. Okay, so let us see the options. The options are A. Apologetically, B. Descriptively, C. Assuredly, and D. Energetically. Now, what does all of these adverbs mean? Let's see. Apologetically means out of guilt. Okay, out of guilt. Next is descriptively, which means in a brief manner. Next is assuredly, which means with surety. Okay, and the last word is energetically, that is filled with energy. Okay, so out of all of these four options, which is the right answer? The right answer to the question is option C. Now, next question is, to get to the end of level 1 in this game, you have to show skills that have a dash on the next level. So, options are A. Bearing, B. Listening, C. Moving, and D. Sensing. So, out of all of these options, the right answer is bearing. Now, why is bearing the right answer? Because in this sentence, here it is not mentioned which type of game. Therefore, the only skill that we can think of used for playing a game should be bearing or patience. Therefore, the right answer is option A. Now, question 3, Dash never had a pet. I don't feel I need one now. I am a bit older. Okay, so options are A have, B has, C had, and D having. Now, the right answer to the question is option D having. Now, why will we use having here? Because having is used for emphasis. Okay, having is used to put emphasis. Okay, and what does it completely as a tense means? It means that the particular action started in the past and continued to a specific point of time. Okay, therefore the right answer is option D. Question 4. Our success has never been dash on our sides. It's all about our skills. So options are elevated, immersed, reliant, and coincidental. Now we'll see the meaning for all of these words. So first of all, elevated. Elevated means to move to higher position. Okay. Next is immersed. Now immersed means to involve oneself completely. Next is reliant. So reliant means depend or dependable. Dependable. And the last word is coincidental. So we all know coincidental means not intentionally. Okay, not intentional. Now, tell me out of all of these options, which is the right answer? Yes, the right answer will be option C, reliant. Question 5. The juniors were all dash about getting ready, yet were doing nothing. Okay, options are A, thinking, B, thought, C, to think, and D, being thought. Okay, so out of all of these options, we have to fill the right type of tense. So the right answer will be option A, thinking. Now, why is it the right answer? Because the particular task or the particular action started in the past and continued till a particular point of time in the past only. Okay, therefore, which type of tense will it be? It will be past continuous. Past continuous. Now, how do we make the structure of past continuous tense? We either use was or were plus verb plus ing. Therefore, since were is already present here, so we'll use thinking. Okay. Now, Next question is, after the event, can everyone calmly dash to the exits at the back? Options are A, make my way, option B, make a way, option C, make their way, and option D, make our ways. Now, out of all of these, the right answer will be option C, make their ways. Now, what does making way mean? Uh, make way means to move or progress. Like I'll write it here. Yeah. So this means to move or progress towards a direction. A direction. Okay. And the complete sentence is being said to third person. Okay. Therefore, the possessive pronoun that we use is there. So the right answer is option C. Question 7. My sister dashed to her new school for only a week, but she loves it. Options are is to have gone, option B will go, option C will be gone, and option D has been going. Okay, so the right answer to the question is option D has been going. Now, why is it the right answer? It is the right answer because this sentence symbolizes or the sentence reflects that the action started in the past and is being continued in the present time. Okay, therefore, what type of tense is it? It is present perfect. Present perfect. Now, let us revise the structure for present perfect. So, the structure is has or have plus, uh, sorry, yeah, this is present perfect continuous. Yeah, I made a mistake, sorry. So, yeah, this will be present perfect continuous. So, the structure will be has or have plus been plus verb plus ing. Now, again, let us revise. Why is it present perfect continuous? Because the particular task started in the past and is still being continued in the present. Okay. So, next question is, I have never enjoyed dash working, but I can see dash benefits of it quite clearly in my grades. So, we have to fill the appropriate articles in the blanks. So, the first options are A and the and a, no article in the, and no article and a. So, out of all of these, the right answer will be option C, no article in the. Now, the first blank, after the first blank, this is a verb. So, do we use an article with a verb? No, we do not use. Therefore, there will be no article. Now, next is, but I can see dash benefits of it quite clearly in my grades. Okay, so now while talking about benefits, we either use the or a. Okay, now are we talking about a particular benefit? No, we are talking about benefits in general. Therefore, we will not use a, we'll use the. The next question is, there is no doubt that the newest movie by that studio dash bad reviews up until now. The options are A is had, B was had, C has had, and D has been had. Okay, so out of all of these options, the right answer is option C, has had. Now, why is it the right answer? Because the tense that we will use here is present perfect tense. Okay, and what is the structure for present perfect tense? The structure is has, uh, has or have plus verb third form. Okay. Now, since we are talking about a single movie, so the helping verb that we'll use here is has, and had is the main verb. Okay. Therefore, the answer will be has had. Now, let us move to next question. Question 10. My cousin has changed school, dash, his parents moving to a new house again. So the options are A, owing to, option B, reminded of, option C, as soon as, and option D, if only. Okay, Now, we'll see the usage of all of these options one by one. So, when we talk about owing to, so when and where is owing to used? It is used to introduce a reason for something. Okay. Next is uh, reminded of. So, where is reminded of used? Reminded of is used when something brings back memories. When something bring back brings back memories. Okay. Now, next one is as soon as. So, what does as soon as means? As soon as means immediately after. Okay. Immediately after. And the last one is if only. So, what is if only used for? If only is used for expressing a strong wish. Expressing a strong wish. Okay. So now, class, tell me, out of all of these options, which option do you feel is the right one? Yes, the right answer will be option A, owing to. Now, why is it used? Because in this sentence, we are introducing a reason for moving to a new house. Okay, therefore, this is the right answer. Now, next question is, it's been a real rush, but I am pretty sure everything is dash date now. Okay, options are A, on track, B, in the, C, behind with, and D, up to. Now, let us see the usage of all these different options. So, first of all, on track is used when something is progressing as planned. Okay, so we'll write it here, progressing as planned. Next is in the. Okay. So when we say in the date, so in the date means that something is still good or not expired. Still good or not expired. Now, next is behind with date. Okay, so when we say behind with date, it means not on schedule. Not on schedule. Or late. We can say late. And the last one is up to date. Okay. So what does up to date means? Very latest. Very latest. Uh, Now, out of all of these options, which option do you think is the right one? So the right answer to the question is up to date, option D. Now, next question is, my brother has dreamed of plans for his birthday party, so I think it might be quite exciting. Now, what does reamed means? Reamed means to be in charge of. Okay. Now, when we say reamed off, what does it mean? Reamed off, uh, this reamed off is a wrongly built word. Okay, this is misspelled because reamed off is not a word. Okay, therefore, this will definitely not be the answer. Now, when we say reamed away again is wrong because it does not make any sense. Therefore, this is the wrong word. Now, next is reamed on. So, reamed on means to rule on. Rule on. And the last one is reamed over. So, reamed over means to take up the charge. To take up the charge. Okay, so out of both of these present options, the right answer will be reigned over. This means my brother took over the charge for his own birthday party plans. Okay, therefore, I think it might be quite exciting. Now, next question is, I have been trying really hard to dash the rankings in the athletics team. Okay, options are move up, push through, jump over and run in. So now let us see the usage. So move up means increase. Move up means increase. Next is push through. So push through means to preserve, sorry, to perceiver. To perceiver despite of the difficulties. Now next is jump over. So jump over basically means move across. And the last word is run in. So what does run in means? Run in means to have an argument. Now the right answer to the question will be move up the rankings, option A, because we are trying to increase the rankings. Okay, we are talking about change in rankings, therefore we'll say move up. Now for questions 14 to 16, choose the part of the sentence that has an error. Question is, I am going to town so I can get my hairs cut before my uncle's wedding next week. Okay, options are A, I am going to town, B, so I can get my, C, hairs cut before my, and D, uncle's wedding next week. Okay, so out of all of these options, the option that has error in it is option C. Now, identify the error here. Yes, the error here is with the word hairs. Why? Because hairs, it shouldn't be hairs, it should be hair. Now, why is it so? Because here is the word whose singular and plural are same. That is, the singular for here is here and the plural for here is again here. Okay. Now, question 15. He has the committed but doesn't really have the ability to actually be a professional. Okay. Options are he has the committed. Option B, but doesn't really have. Option C, the ability to actually. And option D, be a professional. So, the options the option which has error in it is option A. Now, why is it what is the error in this option? The error is this should not be committed. Okay, this should not be committed. This should be commitment. Okay, now what is the difference between these two? Commitment is abstract noun, whereas committed is a verb. Okay. Now, question 16. Nobody noticed that he wasn't here until he ran over to the stand at the end of the over. Options are nobody noticed that he wasn't here until he ran over to the stand and at the end of the over. So, out of all of these four options, the option which carries an error in it is run over to the stand. Option C. Now, the error is that this should not be run over. It should be ran over. Okay. Now, for questions 17 and 18, choose the correct synonym of the given word. Now, the word is innate. So, what does innate means? Innate means quality that you are born with. Quality that you are born with. Or you may say quality that you have at the time of birth or since the birth. Since the birth. Okay. So the options are A, gratified, B, unhappy, C, level, and D, essential. Now, first of all, what does gratified means? Gratified means to give pleasure. Okay, this means to give pleasure. Next is unhappy. We all know unhappy means sad. Another one is level. So level we all know what it means. And the last one is essential. So essential means necessary. Now, out of all of these options, the most appropriate answer to the word is option D, essential. Okay. Now, I'll explain why both of these seem to be synonyms. Like, for example, let us talk about breathing. Okay. Breathing is an action that we have since the time we were born. And again, it is at the same time necessary for all of us to live. Therefore, this is an example how we can consider innate and essential to be the synonyms of each other.